Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caseman's Prime here back at you with another video. Today is Sunday, February 13th, 2011, and, if you may or may not know, tomorrow, this so happens to be Valentine's Day. Let me just go to my desk a little bit. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty big day for me, that's why I'm doing these Valentine's Day show episodes, whatever you, TV show episodes that have something to do with Valentine's Day today. I'm doing them today because I'm not going to have a single ounce of time tomorrow. I'm going to be too busy. I mean, I've got gifts to give out to my friends. I think we're having a nice dinner tomorrow night, but regardless, just give me a second. For my iPod. This time I'll be doing an episode review. My goal for this year is try to get as many Office reviews as I did for South Park last year. Because if you remember, I did a whole bunch of South Park videos last year, and if you actually search up my name, actually, let me go ahead and demonstrate that now. Alright, let me show you. If you look at my name right here, if you search it up, it says South Park next to it. I'm going to try to do that where it says The Office, and, you know, last week's episode was PDA, so I thought that why not do another why not do I don't remember the plot of that episode, so I thought I'd do one that's a little older but still is native, and that episode is, let's get this show up on my iPod, Valentine's Day. Let me just close down some of my apps here. Basically, Valentine's Day was the first Office episode exclusive to Valentine's Day. Let me just go ahead and put my iPad back on my iHome here. Come on, there you go. But basically, basically everybody does a grade school-esque Valentine's Day where they send gifts to each other and all that, and for you die-hard Office fans like me might or might not know, if you know, there is a very popular Office fan collectible, which is a bobblehead of Dwight Schrute. And this is the episode where that thing gets its debut. Because in the beginning, it shows Dwight coming from the break room because he has a cup of coffee in his hand. And, he looks on his desk to find a small brown box. So he pulls out a pocket knife from his desk and opens it. There's a little card written on it says Happy Valentine's Day. So he opens it up and he finds a bobblehead of himself. Unfortunately for Michael, he would love to spend Valentine's Day with his girlfriend. But unfortunate for him, he has to go to corporate for a meeting in New York City, which kind of sucks for him. And some people are getting a little bit distraught that they're not getting gifts, because Phyllis gets boatloads of flowers from her boyfriend Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration. If you've seen that the first Christmas episode with the Secret Santa gifts, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I did a review of that last November. Go check that out if you get a chance. But basically, Michael's trying to get to the meeting, and then some people start to suffer, like Angela's starting to get a little ticky that no one's thinking about her. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think she got Dwight that bobblehead. I'm not sure, but I think she did. And then Michael, he's still up. He makes it to the meeting. He shows a little video about the office. Says nothing about their productivity and how well they're doing, but just about them in general. And he gets back in time to spend a little bit of time with his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. And of course, Jim and Pam go out, and you know, all good stuff. This was actually a pretty good episode. The first time I saw this episode was all the way back in September, surprisingly. This was when I was a newbie Office fan, but I didn't see the entire thing, though. The last part I got up to was when, Michael mistook a girl for, I think it was Tina Fey. I don't remember. I haven't watched the episode in a couple days. I last watched it 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Regardless, since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, this episode might be on the air tomorrow. I know there is a 10 o'clock showing on Fox 29. If you get Fox 29. If you get Fox 29, that is. If you don't, I don't know. I think on the CW, if you get that channel, it's going to be on at 11 and 11:30, depending if you're east or west. But regardless, it was actually a fairly enjoyable episode, and that episode led to the release of that Dwight bobblehead. For the longest time, NBC and TBS had no intention of making bobbleheads of the characters. I mean, most of them do, but they didn't think they would release them as individuals. Merchandises. They would have released them as like props, not like merchandise. But then they got a whole bunch of online petitions from a whole bunch of fan blogs of The Office, and they released a small quantity of character bobbleheads, and the Dwight one sold out incredibly fast. And also, there was a series collection that came with the first 3 seasons of The Office. Or was it was it 3 seasons or 5 seasons? I don't remember. But it also came with a poster and a Dwight bobblehead. And that Dwight bobblehead is still available. If you're gonna find it, I would stay away from eBay and Amazon.com, because those websites, especially eBay, they will charge you way too much for something like that, especially for a bobblehead. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. I might. I don't know. But I have not yet decided. But basically, that bobblehead goes for 11. And then don't just make Dwight, they make it everybody else. They make Michael, Jim, Pam, Meredith, Angela. I think Toby. Wait, not Toby, Kevin. I think there's one of Kevin. I think there's also one of, not Creed. Meredith. But, yeah. And other Office episodes I'd recommend if you want to see like a little bit of romance. I'd highly recommend Niagara. That is my favorite episode of The Office. I'd also recommend PDA, which was last week's episode on NBC. And also, I highly recommend the episode Phyllis's Wedding. I might have not seen it, but I hear it's pretty good. So I guess Phyllis Vance. I don't know. I will have to see that episode. And I guess that's about it. There you guys, I'm out of here. I'm late for my shift to Dunder Mifflin. Oh crud, I gotta go!